going to find out why Christine says he's the one who can't be trusted in this marriage, not her. We'll be right back.
One night, I got a phone call from a girl who knew details of our house, our layout. She knew where our church was. She attended our church because my husband invited her. He's so occupied by his accusations. That's all a relationship's about now.
Her behavior is very suspicious. She would always say, I'm going to the library to use a computer there. Why would you go to the library? We have a computer here. One day, she said she was going out jogging. I told her, I was looking for you. I couldn't find you.
What hurts me the most is all the time and effort I put into this, how faithful I'd been. I don't deserve this.
Okay, now Christine says that her husband has been accusing her of cheating since they got married 8 years ago. She says that you have actually followed her around the house playing that alleged sex tape with the kids in the same room.
That's not true.
She says that you constantly call her and text her to find out what she's doing, that you record her phone conversations, you planted a voice recorder in her purse. Did you do that?
Yes, after the tape.
She says you come by her apartment, you hide in the bushes, and you accuse her of sleeping with a person.
Always making accusations, yet you do the same stuff. You come to my house drunk, you key my car, you do that stuff. What, that's a denial too?
No. You were standing on my side of my place in the bushes in the tree and didn't speak. I thought I was in the Halloween movie because you just stood there.
Did you put a tracker on her phone?
Put a tracker on her phone, but it was only for about 30 days because she changed her number.
I changed my number 8 times.
You changed your number one time.
I changed it so you would stop harassing me.
Did you take the hinges off the doors to prevent her from sleeping behind another closed door?
I took the door off so we can continue to try to talk. I was trying to get to the bottom of the tape.
So you took the door off the hinges so you could facilitate dialogue?
That tape was driving me nuts. And
well, I'm asking you, she was going in another room, shut the door, leave me alone, so you took it off the hinges so you could keep talking?
Yes, I wanted to try to get to the bottom of this tape.
Doesn't that sound a little crazy?
That tape was driving me nuts. Why do you think I wrote the show? It was driving me nuts.
But did it do it? Did it drive you nuts? I mean, come on. You're planning stuff. You're standing outside her apartment. You're taking doors off of hinges so she can't get away from you. Does this sound normal to you?
That tape really drove me nuts. It did. I'm not lying. I mean, I got a depression medicine. Let me tell you,
there's something wrong with your thinking if you heard everything on that tape you say you heard, because you didn't hear all of that. I'm telling you, you didn't hear all that. I listened to the tape. We hired an expert that spent 20 hours breaking the tape down. You didn't hear all of that on the tape. You filled it in what you thought it was saying. You filled it in what you were afraid it was saying. You didn't hear all of that on the tape. I'm telling you, nobody else will tell you the truth. She'll argue with you. People go, well, I don't know. I'm telling you, you didn't hear that on the tape. You got to snap out of it, buddy. You didn't hear that on the tape. You can't hear all of that on that tape. We'll be right back.
The tape recording is my proof Christine had an affair.
Because he's so paranoid and constantly bugging me about cheating, I started to think, well, maybe he's doing it. Maybe he's the one cheating. One night, I got a phone call from a girl who told me, your husband is an ass. Mara had an affair with another woman. She called a couple other times to give me details, hours upon hours of details of our house, our layout, the remodeling we were doing. She knew that I was going to school. She knew where our church was. She attended our church because my husband invited her. For months, he denied that anything was going on.
I was emotionally beaten up by Christine's affair, and a woman came on to me. I had an affair because I was angry that she had had affairs. I was seeking revenge.
I told him there's no point in retaliating when you don't even have the facts straight. I felt deceived, humiliated. I lost complete trust in him.
I did it because I wanted her to feel the same pain. I just wanted her to feel what I was feeling.